news, the city bulldozed the 14th Street homeless camp this morning. 8 dogs are still at risk of being killed, and a recap of the May 4th election results. Those stories and more. I'm James Bouligny, and this is Live. We'll get to the news in a minute, but first, whether you need a personal loan to consolidate debt, a credit card full of perks, or a checking account that protects you and your money, Texas Trust Credit Union has your back. There are currently 2 locations in San Angelo to serve you. Their newest location is at 3712 FM 2288, right behind the Chick-fil-A on Sherwood Way. That's pretty convenient for those people there in the Bluffs and in Southland. The other location is located downtown at 337 West Toohig Avenue, and they're all over North Texas. To find out where, visit Texas Trust Credit Union online at texastrustcu.org. That's Texas Trust and the letters cu.org. Now, on to the news. Starting things off, the City of San Angelo bulldozed the 14th Street homeless camp this morning. At 7 o'clock this morning, the city had crews and police present at Tent City, or the homeless camp off of North Bryant and 14th Street, after complaints of unsightly material and overgrown vegetation. San Angelo had been working with the local homeless coalition, who had the funds to temporarily house the homeless individuals who were being asked to relocate. The coalition is also working towards a long-term solution for those individuals. With tomorrow being San Angelo Gives, the Concho Valley Homeless Planning Coalition is asking the community to help those in need, because on May 27th, the city will begin clearing out the camps along the river to Kirby Park. Also this morning and late last night, the San Angelo Police Department was made aware of a potential threat made towards TLCA schools. Last night, SAPD said on their Facebook that they were aware of a threat and they were working with TLCA's faculty to ensure the safety of students. This morning, the TLCA administration said 2 individuals thought it would be funny to prank, as one of those kids went to TLCA and the other didn't. They posted what looked like a firearm on social media. Well, it wasn't, and the student who attends TLCA will face expulsion and possibly other charges. TLCA has zero tolerance for this sort of thing, and they also wanted to thank the San Angelo Police Department for informing the public and for their investigation. The San Angelo Live mobile app is the best in the business. Download it on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. It's free and keeps you always up to date with news in San Angelo. Just past the intersection of Arden Road and FM 2288, a new dragway is being built. Concho Valley Dragway has turned what was a patch of West Texas land into, so far, a 700-foot slab of concrete, and they're expecting to do a lot more than that. The dragway crew is all about giving back to the community and is looking to get the illegal drag races off the streets of San Angelo. Everything they've built so far has either been donated or bought at cost. And in addition to the dragway, they're also looking to build an amphitheater that will attract some musical guests. They've come pretty far in the 3 weeks they've been working on the dragway, and they will look to continue building something different in San Angelo. May 4th was Election Day in Tom Green County. Starting off, the Cristobal got their bond project passed. Cristobal Independent School District was looking for $19.8 million to improve the school and build a new intermediate campus. Well, Cristobal got their wish, and their bond passed 54% to 45%. Speaking of schools, Wall's school board is shaking up a little bit, with Houston Guy and Doug Wilde winning their race. There were 2 seats open, and Coach Guy won 37% of the vote, and Wilde ended up with 29% of the vote. Curtis Holtman came in 3rd with 21%. The big one, the San Angelo Police Chief race, will see a runoff. Mike Hernandez and Travis Griffith will be campaigning for 6 more weeks until June 15th, as Hernandez had 49% of the vote and Griffith had 46% of the vote. To show how close this was, Hernandez unofficially only had 241 more votes than Griffith. 8 dogs still face euthanasia out at the animal shelter and will be killed tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. unless they can get adopted, fostered, or transferred. Concho Valley Paws said that they need the community's support to help save these dogs' lives. The original deadline for these dogs was on May 4th, but it was extended due to the weather over the weekend. To reach out and help adopt one of these animals, you can email Jen at cbpaws.org. Into weather, the rain and storms are gone, and we're looking at a beautiful week ahead. Right now, it's 85 degrees outside, and the high today is 91. Tonight, the low drops to 59. Tomorrow, the high is back up in the 90s with 94 and clear, and tomorrow's low is 69. Wednesday, the high jumps back up to 93 before Thursday, where the high drops to 85. Then on Friday, the high drops again to 78, and we'll have a slight chance of thunderstorms. and those low rain chances will continue throughout this coming weekend. When we come back, we'll have the results from the state track meet, and then I interview Travis Cuellar with the San Angelo Family Shelter. But first, a word from the Bass Bunch.
2024 means savings galore at Jim Bass Mazda. Why not drive off our lot in a new 2024 Mazda CX-30, priced right at just $28,999. While you're here, be sure to ask about 2.9% APR financing for 72 months. This SUV has earned a top safety pick, which gives you peace of mind. Hurry, these are limited offers, and you can only get these deals at Jim Bass Mazda at the corner of Houston Hart and Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
The UIL State Track and Field Meet was held over the weekend in Austin, and the Concho Valley returned with some gold, silver, and bronze medals. El Dorado's Logan Prater placed first in the long and triple jump. Menard's Danny Ruiz brought home gold in the 800 and the 400. Bronze Emily Jackson won gold in the 100-meter hurdles, and Robert Lee's Aiden Burns placed first in shot put. For silvers, Natalie Emmel from Bront placed second in the pole vault, as did Junction's Maddie Strickland. The Mason and Sonora relay teams placed second with the 4x400 for the Broncos and the 4x200 for the Punchers. For the Wall Hawks, Briggs Jones brought home some silver in the triple jump. Speaking of Wall, the boys 4x200 relay team placed third, as did Sterling City's River Kinsey in the long jump and Sonora's Casey Lux in the 300 hurdles. Emily Jackson, you're going to hear that name a lot, Emily Jackson, and Amalin Bohinski of Bront also brought home third place, as did Blackwell's Carter Cummings. Wall's Lexi Slaughter placed fourth, so did the Wall 4x400 team, and Emily Jackson, again, in the high jump. Congratulations to all the local athletes who competed at the state level. Go to sanangelo.com for a full list of the kids who ran this past weekend, and for more sports from the Concho Valley and beyond, check out sanangelo.com/news/sports.
Ew, that's so gross.
Deep down, your rugs are dirtier than they look. Carpet Tech safely cleans all types of rugs, killing germs and removing spots and odors. Right now, get 15% off rug cleaning from Carpet Tech. Call or schedule online at carpettech.com.
If your home is in a red, call Carpet Tech, yeah.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with Travis Cuellar. He's with the Family Shelter here in San Angelo, and you are the education...
It's like community development.
Community development here at the Family Shelter. And y'all are going on San Angelo Gives tomorrow, right?
Correct.
What are y'all trying to do with San Angelo Gives?
Well, a lot of people don't know that we are obviously a nonprofit, but we go by a lot by grants. So a lot of the overhead costs here at the shelter, we are donations are given here for those type of things, for our clients and for all the programs we have here. A lot of those, any overhead that's above and beyond the grants that we get, we actually ask for donations from the community, and just to help service all of our clients that we deal with here at the shelter.
Right, and we kind of walked around just at some of the services y'all offer. We saw the sensory room. We saw the kitchen. We've seen everything. Kind of go into what else y'all kind of offer up here.
Well, everything from the daily meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, to child services. We offer counseling for those that are here at the shelter, and even non-residents that get services here as well. And of course, in the community, we try and educate through we service 15 counties all around us here, so it's not just here.
That's a big area, man.
Yes, sir. So it's not just San Angelo. So we a lot of those areas are underserviced. So we go out and try and service those people who need the type of services that we offer here.
And what kind of services do you offer besides, counseling, or, I mean, what have y'all gone out and have y'all had to go maybe take a donation of food out somewhere into an area that maybe had issues or something?
Well, mostly the family violence services.
Okay.
We actually bring some of them here sometimes because they don't have facilities and services there. That's why I was talking about the underserviced in the other counties. So we do go into, we try and educate the schools, different groups and organizations that also service the community that want to know more about family violence. We'll go out and try and educate them through talks, and we actually have staff that actually are assigned to the different counties. So we try our best to service those along with the ones that are directly serviced here at the shelter.
Right. And how many clients do y'all think? How many clients can you fit in just this shelter by itself? I know you said you had 44 beds here.
44 beds. So those are the direct clients that we service here. But we also service those that aren't necessarily living here,
right,
which is probably a lot more than just the 44 beds that we actually have here at the shelter.
How many? Can you put a number on that? Do you know how many? About
120.
About 120.
120,
Mm-hmm.
Just individuals by themselves. And does that include kids, or is that just
With kids.
adults?
Okay. The numbers include kids. Yes, they include kids, but it fluctuates. The numbers fluctuate.
Right.
But like an average, that'll be about right.
And it's not just women or children. You also serve men as well.
Yes,
who
from time
been in situations.
From time to time, we do get some male clients that experience family violence
Right.
in their household or their job or whatever the case may be. It's definitely not as many as the females.
Right.
But there is some from time to time that we do service here at the shelter.
How do people get in touch with y'all if they're maybe in a situation where they need to get out and get help? How would people get in touch with y'all?
We have a hotline that we'll definitely give you the number. We do have a local number as well, but we do have a 1-800 hotline number that is primarily where they go. And we do get referrals from law enforcement and also different other organizations that help families just in need in
Right.
general, where they may see something that concerns them. They'll refer them here to us as well.
Right. All right. Now let's bring this back full circle back to San Angelo Gives. What are y'all looking to get out of this San Angelo Gives tomorrow?
25,000.
Our goal is 25,000, and like I said, it's mostly for all the overhead that the grants
Right.
that we receive do not necessarily cover, and more. And we also have plans for a new shelter.
All right.
We're already in the stages of preparing to get that going, and
Can
what
you
else?
talk about the new shelter at all that y'all want to build?
like location wise, or
Just is it going to be a bigger location than this location?
it'll be a bigger location. We already have the land ready to go. We're just trying to get as much help as we can
Right.
for that, because our shelter here has been here for a while already.
So did you hear that? Get out, give at San Angelo Gives. Help people who need help. Right.
That's right.
All right.
It's definitely a topic that a lot of people don't like to talk about, but there's so much need out there as far as family violence and actually the education of that.
No, I feel like maybe you think because I know this person, or I mean we'll get through this, and but that's not necessarily always true, and sometimes you do need to reach out and get help somewhere from somebody, even if it's maybe not necessarily moving into the shelter. Like you said, you can stay on site where y'all have had to help people before, and it's just one of those difficult things that you have to make the decision to decide to get out and get help.
Right.
Children.
And a couple of big things also is the children that we service here, you know, they go through. People forget about them,
Right.
but it affects them so much and their future. It's just really something that we want everyone to realize, the children's the effects on family violence on the kids.
Right.
And like you said, we offer counseling for the clients that we do have here, and those that may not live actually here, but our non-resident services is also big.
Right. I know. I think maybe people do kind of get caught up, and maybe you don't think about how that will affect children and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, there's a reason it's called family violence, domestic family violence. It affects the entire family. So yeah, if you need any help, reach out and to these guys. And is there anything I missed? Anything else that you want to say? That I'm giving you the floor right now.
I think it's just again, it's a topic that a lot of people don't really like to talk about. Kind of sweep it under the rug, but it's something that affects all of us as a community. Even if your family doesn't experience that, just like you said earlier, you generally know somebody or you see people. Even some of the homeless around here, a lot of times it's a result of some type of family violence of some sort. So we all see it. We just want the people, the public of San Angelo, to give and to help us just make our entire community better.
Right. Mm-hmm. All right. This has been Travis Cuellar.
Yes.
People, number on the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and give them a call, donate, do whatever you can to help out the family shelter here in San Angelo. Back to you guys.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, KOS Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, KOS Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill KOS stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at KOS at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thanks for watching the Live Daily News Show, the only locally owned live news show in the Concho Valley. Go like us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, and other social media platforms, and download the San Angelo Live mobile app to stay up to date on all the news from in and around the Concho Valley. Thanks again, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.